Hey everybody, welcome back to Puff Pastry Pass, where I attempted to bake things baked. Today I will be making chocolate chip cookies from scratch after I try this infused beverage. The Sea Beverage Company, High Tide, raspberry lemon flavor. So I'm excited about that. This whole beverage looks like it's only 10 milligrams. So I think I'll start with half because I need to make the dough and then let it sit for a few hours. So then I think I'll have the rest of it when we actually put the cookies in the oven. So I'm gonna try this and I'll be back in a bit. Cheers. I'm also going to the B&B I'm staying in doesn't have measuring cups, but they have a tablespoon. So I need to pre-measure all the ingredients. Do you know how many tablespoons are in one cup? There's 16. And I need multiple cups of a few of the ingredients. So I'm going to pre-measure those and put them in bowls so they're ready for when we come back.
20 minutes later.
Welcome back. That drink is tasty and I like. Feels nice. That took a while to measure everything out. I'm glad I did that before this fully hit because I don't want to totally ruin our cookies. This bowl we have 2.5 cups of flour or 40 tablespoons. A teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of baking soda. Wanted to mix those in. Whoops. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And in this bowl, we're going to put our 2.5 cups of butter, melted butter. Ooh, toasty bowl. We're going to mix in our sugar. I can't remember how much sugar it was. I think it was 10 tablespoons, which is less than a cup. Maybe it's like 2/3. Maybe. My math's probably off. I think it was 10 tablespoons and I think it was 12 for this one. Guys, I can't remember. Brown sugar. Sugar and brown sugar mix into the melted butter first. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm really glad that I pre-measured most of this stuff. Okay. Nope, that needs to be mixed more. Mix it up a little bit better. And then we add 2 eggs to the melted butter mixture. Mix the eggs in first. Hopefully this is on. I forgot I was wearing it. I think I should have done these in the opposite bowls. Oh well. Okay. Egg, melted butter, doing a teaspoon of vanilla. And that's definitely too much because this is a tablespoon one. I didn't fill it all the way, but it was still a little much. Okay. Okay, I just had to double check. Oh dear. Double check that I had the right thoughts. What ingredients are mixed? So now I'm going to put them into our dry mix. Oh boy. I think I'm done with the whisk. I will use my spatula now, which I had to go buy. I can't remember if I said this earlier, but there are hardly any baking ingredients in this B&B, unfortunately. No measuring cups, just the spoons, little baby sizes. There wasn't a baking sheet. There's no like cling wrap. What else did I have to go buy? The whisk, spatula. Luckily, I'm semi-local to here because I can bring it back home with me. But that was like coming from out of state. That would have been a bummer. Okay, now just combining the wet ingredients with our dry. Mix it about halfway before I add the chocolate chips. And I'm debating adding like chunks of this power bar. Like it's a crispy chocolate wafer. I'll think about it. There's one recipe that I was looking at that wanted chocolate wafers chopped up. This dough makes me want to make banana bread. Up about halfway for add the chocolate. Okay, 1 cup. I did semi-sweet chocolate chips because this is a triple chocolate, so I think we'll go with this. I think I have a dark chocolate chips also that I might mix in at the end, like pop a couple on top or something. I don't know, this looks like a lot of chocolate chips already. Okay, we'll see. We will see. I'm gonna see what this bar looks like. I haven't had a Power Crunch bar in a... Actually, I don't know if I've had these ones. Maybe. See if they're... Do I want to mess up this batch and experiment? I love it, but I think that I'll add some dark chocolate with the semi-sweet. Just because I know that's a safe bet right now. And then we'll experiment with the crunch later. A couple more. Okay. Grab the cling wrap that I had to go get. Uh-oh. There it is. That's tricky. Oh boy, static is not my friend today. Struggle bus friends. It's covered. That's as good as it's gonna get. Four hours. I'll see you in 4 hours. Okay, friends. The dough is room temperature, but it's pretty solid. I'm not exactly sure what I did wrong, but we're gonna roll them up, put it on the cookie tray I had to buy, and then bake them at 350 for I think 12 minutes. I'll double check when I put them in. But yeah, I'm gonna roll up some dough now, and hopefully, we'll see. Okay, it's not bad once I get it scooped. Not bad once I get it scooped. It was in the fridge for about the 4 hours, and then I took them out to get back to room temperature, and I finished the other half of that beverage. So it's been about probably 45-ish minutes since I finished the second half. It's not hitting as strong as it did the first half. But that's okay. Still giving me some munchies. That's going to be a very big cookie. Whoops. I think I need to scooch these a little bit to make a little more room. Yeah, that's fine. So I did the semi-sweet. I did a cup of the semi-sweet and probably just under half a cup of the dark chocolate. Instead of doing the wafer mix it wanted me to do. We'll try that another time when I'm more confident in my measuring skills, the proper tools. I'm going to assume I did my math correctly, but I guess we'll see when these are done. But while I was waiting, I got a lot of content done at this B&B. A lot of like YouTube shorts and Instagram reels. That's gonna be a big cookie as well. Some photos and things. There's a couple really funny reels I'm excited to post. I should have done two. I probably have only used half the dough and my baking tray is full. You're supposed to use 2 baking trays, but I bought 1. So we're gonna start with this, see how they turn out, and then bake the other half. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Double checked, so it is 12 to 14 minutes. So I'm gonna do 12 and then put them on the cooling rack that I brought with me, and see how they turn out. Okay, friends, they look kind of puffy, but we'll see if they settle a little bit more when it cools down. But I like it. I like it so far.